There's a lot of vacuum in this kit. 3 power brush heads, pet deshedding tool, multi-surface brushes. So there's a few of these, extension rod, crevice tool, brush on it, flexible adapter, extension hose, and that clips into there like that. And then this can connect directly into the vacuum. So it comes with a weighted base. This piece here actually snaps into here, and then now the vacuum can then lock onto this. This hose works with the deshedding tool. It just clips right on easily. It's well designed because it could go in both ways. I don't like vacuums where it can only go in the one way and then the hose has to be twisted, so that's nice. This one also clips in very easily. This head can actually move around. Now these ones, it's a little stiff. I'm not sure if this one and this one is supposed to be used with the pipe. The extension tube, it's made of metal, so it's pretty good. It's fairly thick. It comes with this here, so this one can adjust and it can tilt like that, and then now it can be tilted like that. This one's the regular floor power head. There's lights here right on the front. There's wheels. It has a swivel. It's 40 watts, but they seem to roll fairly well. This is swivels. It has a gate that can open and draw more in. And this one is a soft floor brush. So I've never seen one of these. Now this one looks really nice. And this one would be for laminate or hardwood floors. There's another power brush here. And then the vacuum. Very modern looking vacuum. I wasn't sure when I pressed this button, but it's front ejection. That is really nice. So it can just be emptied right into a garbage can. So there's a big advantage to that. It's just a simple press and battery comes off. It can be clipped off. And then the battery itself, very large battery. It's a 29.6 volt. It's a 91, almost 92 watt hours. And it's a 3200 milliamp hour. Quite a large battery. Slides in very easily and locks in place. Button here. Now the display is very impressive. It tells the battery, there's different settings here. The canister, oh, it just pulls off. Very easy to remove. And this is the filtration system. Oh, it just comes out. This opens as well. It just actually slides really easily. And there's the pre-filter. There's the motor. I can see the impeller. It's like a jet impeller in there. I'm going to turn it on. Wow. That is so quiet. Quietest vacuum I've ever heard. Suction like this I felt on like larger vacuums. And I believe this is just on the low setting. It's insane. So the suction on this vacuum, I thought my hand was going to get stuck to it, so I turned it off. That's how powerful this is. That's why it has a fairly high value, because it is very powerful. The actual power head of this vacuum, there's weight to it. It has a big battery and there's weight to it, but with the power head on, the weight seems to shift to the floor. All right. I'm just in the mud room. There's a lot of debris on the floor here. I'm going to shut off the lights. Let's see. So the lights on the brush, they actually illuminate all the dirt. And the amazing thing about this vacuum is it increases when there's larger amounts of dirt or debris. It increases the suction power. I'm just in the porch, and it's just cleans this like unbelievable. But pulling back, it actually starts. You have to lift up a little bit. Never seen anything like this. It pulled this dirt out of the runner. I'm gonna pop this. Whoa. That came out of the runner. Usually I shake the runners outside, but that is unbelievable. This vacuum's probably more powerful than most vacuums.
Okay, this is the Dreame Z30 Station Cordless Stick Vacuum. So we have the base vacuum with a really good roller down here, and you'll notice a tremendous flexibility in being able to move and manipulate because of the design in here. So this is a very helpful in getting into a lot of different corners. I put these two pieces together with their simple, easy design of just snapping pieces together. Then you get this tray here, and it holds additional pieces for your cleaning. So you have the small piece, which is really great for like cleaning a keyboard, things of that sort. So that's a really awesome accessory, as well as then the one that can get into crevices, inside the corners of car seats, things of that sort. And then you get kind of the mini version of the main vacuum, and it's got a really solid rubber style design here with protectors for the floor as well. So they have a nice tray that puts those pieces together. And then these pieces are part of the main hand vac. And that is here. And so here is the main vac. And the most important thing I want to emphasize here for everyone who's had hand vacs, and then here's where your accessory pieces go in to be able to vacuum directly here from the hand vac instead of using the long stick. But what's important to note is this is actually quite heavy. And certainly much heavier than standard hand vacs that I've utilized before. So if you were planning to really do a lot of vacuuming around an entire house, you would just need to be prepared that this is going to be a lot of weight to hold and manipulate. It's got kind of a gun style, and again, this is where you would put the accessory pieces in to be vacuuming directly with a hand instead of holding the stick. And then this is the base, which I will come around here and show you. And so this is the base, and then the actual bag is in here. And so again, they gave you an extra one as well. And I'm going to now utilize the vacuum and the hand vac and be able to report to you on how well it performs and how well I was able to operate it despite its weight.